Hey, what up guys? Dr. Man 33 here, bringing you a nice update video that I have not done in a very long time. And as you can tell, it's going to be in Destiny. Yeah, dance party. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to show where I am in Destiny, what's kind of the stuff I got, because I haven't really done this before actually. I haven't made a video on I made a couple Destiny videos on like defeating some of the raids and stuff, but otherwise I made nothing else. And I thought, I'm playing so much of this fucking game that I should probably have an update for this. And show all my goods. So yeah, let's just first let's just admire the beautifulness of Destiny. Look at that. Looks so pretty. So very pretty. But yeah, so I'm not really going to explain Destiny too much, because if you care about, well, yeah, so yeah, this is my main, this is my Titan, human Titan that is. Of course, I just chose human because Vulcans are cool and all, same with the Exo, but human mastery is Kappa, and yeah, this is he looks kinda generic-ish, of course, but not too much you can do in this game, but still love it. So yeah, so right now I'm in the tower, which is like the social hub, like where you connect with other people and like buy your stuff, see your inventory, and see your vault, buy some things from shops, you know, all the good stuff right here in this tower. And so yeah, while in your tower 2 you don't have a helmet on, so I do have a pretty cool helmet, but I don't know. So as you can tell, there's some randoms. Level 6 here, and there's like a couple other people randomly, just random people. You can see some people over there. So yeah, so I guess first things first, let's look at my character. So this is what my tent looks like. Looks pretty badass, yes I know. Pretty awesome. I love him. And I love being a Titan. Like, we'll get to the other classes later, but like that's my main. I started playing Titan. I love Titans so much. They're awesome. So if you're not accustomed to what Destiny is, it's basically like it's an FPS MMO type game. It's not an actual MMO, but it's like a lot of MMO elements in the game, and kind of like shared world stuff, and it's always online sort of thing, so it's kind of cool. I love it. So the max level is 20, that's like a base, and then there's this thing called light levels, which increase your level beyond 20, as it says right there. So the only way to get light levels is through your armor, so you have to equip like better armor. It's like item levels in World of Warcraft, so you know, you get the better item levels, so you can do better stuff. That's exactly what that light level is. It's item level, basically. So you get the better gear, you do harder things, get the better gear from those, and keep moving up. So it's really simple in this game, though. Really simplified. So yeah, it doesn't take that long to get 20 either. And then yeah. So I guess we'll talk. So every class, there's three main classes, which is Titan, Warlock, and Hunter. Of those three classes, each class has 2 subclasses at the moment. So one will each play differently. You can switch between them just like that, like boom, click. Like you can switch between them at any time whatsoever. Whatever you're doing, you can switch between any time. Each one has different play styles, and so you can play one accustomed to your play style. You can experiment with both, and it's a ton of fun. So yeah, I usually play Defender Titan. That's my subclass. This is kind of like the support subclass. So like I have a lot of supporty things, like help my teammates and stuff, and the Striker, which is actually, it's a lot more fun than playing as Defender, obviously, but like you can do a lot of crazy things. It's really fun to play Striker. So if you're thinking about picking up the game and you pick a Titan, you're wondering what class to be, definitely play a Striker at first. It's super fun. You can learn the game that way better. Defender Titan you can choose afterwards. You can level up both. Like I have both maxed out, obviously, for the longest time now. So, yeah, striker titans are really fun to play though. So, yeah. So, if you're not really known for Destiny for like don't know too much, each class has like a special. So like, you have this kind of special ability that will show up, and I'll quickly show that off in game, and that can do a special ability. So for the striker titan, you do like you do this huge ground pound type thing that's kind of destroys everything around you. It's really awesome. And the defender titan puts a little bubble, so like a little defensive bubble. So that's kind of like the support class, because you're helping your allies, and if you're in the bubble, you can't get hurt from things shooting it. So I really like playing defender because I do a lot of team stuff, like doing the raids and stuff. So in raids, defenders are really helpful, really helpful and stuff like that. And yeah. Oh, might I also add, I have a new headset. Woohoo! That's right. I just got. It's called the Turtle Beach Air Force Stealth 500p with 7.1 channel surround sound, which is very awesome headset, and it looks super sexy, and I've been using it for the past couple days so far, and when you play games, it's so amazing. Like, you're just like, oh, eargasms. Like, it's been so long since I've used a really good headset, because my old headset actually broke and died, and well, it didn't die, but it was just broken, and it felt really uncomfortable to wear, and it was broken for the longest time too, like months and months. But yeah, so again, let's focus to Destiny. So a new headset's awesome. Alright, so yeah, so that's like, so for example, yeah, so there's, it's called the Ward of Dawn, and it protects you from your allies. So these are like your basic abilities. You'll have none of them unlocked when you first start, and you slowly get them unlocked. So like, I have 3 different types of grenades I can use. Like, you unlock your jump, and there's different ways you can jump. Like, one's a little more better control, one's like higher. You can have your shield do different things. I usually prefer weapons of light, which make your weapons stronger. There's one you can give a shield and that kind of stuff, and you can punch, get some different. These change your stats around. So like, I usually like to have maxed armor. So if you wanted to be really fast, you could have agility on and like, boom, just like that. But I prefer the. I'm all about that. About that base. Anyways, so yeah, it's pretty cool, really fun, and I enjoyed playing it. So on the left here we got our weapons. So you got three main weapon slot, which is your prime weapons, your special weapons, and your heavy weapons. So you can only have so you have one of each. Yes, cryptic, very interesting. So so there's a certain type of weapon for each slot. So for example, there's 4 main primary guns you can use. One is an auto rifle, second is a scout rifle, third pulse rifle, and fourth is a hand cannon. So that's like, you know, got your magnum, you got auto rifle. Pulse rifles shoot 3 they're burst weapons, so it's like, you know, like you know, like 3 burst weapons. Scout rifles are semi-automatic, so it's like bang, but like you shoot 1 bullet with each trigger pull. So, and of course, like, you know, so each gun has its own stats. Like, a lot of guns will have different stats. So like, for example, this gun called Atheon's Epilogue, terrible gun. Terrible gun. Has a huge rate of fire, has 0 impact though, has a shitty range, still is okay, reload's really good though, so has a magazine of 70, you think that's really good, it's honestly not, it's a piece of shit. It's god awful. My favorite to use is, well, my favorite to use guns in the game is the hand cannons. I love the hand cannons, super fun. They do super damage. Of course, if you miss, you pay consequences, but super fun. I love using hand cannons. I use handguns forever. But my old time go-to weapon though is a scout rifle. This one right here, called a Vision of Confluence. It is quite amazing. I love it. I use it for everything, raids and everything, because it's got the range, it's got the damage, and this one in particular has a full auto mode, so you can hold down the trigger and keep shooting. It's awesome. I love it. I use it for everything. So this is my go-to hand cannon, my sexy Hawk Moon. So yeah, when you can open like little like details. You can see like the model. You can see the fire rate. Obviously, for hand cannons, fire rate's not gonna be that great. Impact's amazing though, so increases damage inflicted by each round. So again, you want that impact, and better impact is better damage. Range obviously is still like how stable it is to shoot, reload. Alright, so yeah, as you can see here, everything's unupgraded. So you do stuff to get experience, and you can unlock stuff. So actually, I just recently there's been the huge DLC that came out, Dark Below, I think it's called. It's the first major DLC that come out for Destiny, and there's gonna be another one coming out in February, I think. So what happened was, originally the max base for weapon damage was 300. So every gun ever was 300, and then when they with the new update, the new DLC, they changed everything to 331. So it increases the damages of everything. So what they implemented was that like there's this guy, I'll show you. He comes every weekend, and he can sell exotic guns, which I'll get to in a minute. And so basically you can buy upgrades for these guns, the old guns. So that's what I've been doing. I just upgraded this gun finally. So it's unupgraded right now, but it still packs a good punch of damage because it's 300. Starts off with 300, which is good. I've got to unlock all the perks now, and like usually, so the first column is like just changes like either like a scope or something for your gun, and then there's like a bonus like ability. So this one's called Luck in the Chamber. So one random bolt in the magazine will cause huge bonus damage. So awesome. And then there's upgrades to actually upgrade the damage, and then and you can pick up one of these three. So if you either want better range and accuracy, or you want to draw it faster, or reload it really fast, you can choose one of those three when you get there. And then usually this upgrade after those three is like that what makes like guns what they are. Like that usually defines the gun, especially exotics. So this one is holding aces, so that means two more random bullets. Well, so I think that's 3 total. 2, yeah. So 3 bullets out of those 12 or those 13 is a chance they'll do huge damage, which is really good for PvP and stuff, and even just normal monsters and stuff, which is awesome. So I love that gun so much. It's really good reload speed, really good impact, really good stability. It's really fun to use. I used it all the time. Atheon's Epilogue, it's god awful. This gun. The only thing that's good about this gun is got void damage. So there's these elements in the game. There's 3 main elements. There's void damage, arc damage, and solar damage. So solar is fire, arc is just kind of like electric kind of stuff, and void is like this purple kind of stuff. So what's kind of, I received the message. So what it's used for in this game is that usually for cause some of the stronger enemies when you go later into the game have shields. So the shields are color coded for the weapons used against it. I know it's pretty simple, but it's effective. So sometimes you'll be running around, all of a sudden you'll see a huge enemy and he has like a purple shield. So use this gun, which is a void damage gun, it's because it's purple, and it'll like you can still shoot it with other guns, but like with the void weapon, it'll take down a shield faster. So it's really good when you're going to do certain raids or certain things you know that are gonna have certain shields, or to bring along the right weapons. It's really, really handy, especially later levels when you get up there, the high 20s and stuff. So like yeah, if you know you're about to face a bunch of guys with blue shields, because each enemy race has their own shield. So there's three main enemy types. There's the Fallen. They have blue shields. Vex have purple shields, which are machines. And Hive, which are like these kind of bug kind of guys. They have Arc. I mean, they have Solar. They have a Solar. So then Arc, it belongs to these Fallen, which are kind of like other kind of weird bug creatures. Anyways, so yeah, so this is what I have right now. I got my Hawk Moon. Just got cut out there because there's only 15 minutes for record time, and I don't have anything yet to record a PS4 at the moment yet. So I have to get a new. I have to get like a Pog, or I mean, I have to get like a Elgato or something to record PS4s. But I don't have one yet, so that'll be probably next Christmas or my birthday or something. Later. So I only have 15 minutes maximum record time at the moment. So anyway, so most exotics, they're usually higher damage than normal. Or not hold that, but like usually the perks and like the stats with the guns are really above average. So that's kind of what exotics are. Exotics are the best, obviously. So you got your white, which is your commons, which after you hit level 20, you'll never see another common in your life, never ever again. So and then you got greens, which are like rare. I mean uncommons, and then you got your blues, which are rare, and then so I got a blue thing over there I can show you after, and then purple are like the legendaries, so they're really good, and then exotics are like the best. So because they're considered the best, you can only have one in each slot at a time. So like right, this guy right here I can't equip because I already have one exotic equipped at a time. So they're considered really good, so you can only have one equipped at a time. So yeah, so you're probably wondering why do you have so many. It's like, well, I like to switch out my guns a lot. I hate just using just one gun. Like, I like to switch around, you know, use this gun one day, use another gun another day, just kind of mix it up a bit. So I always have a lot of guns on me because I like to switch around my guns once in a while. So I'm not just, oh yeah, I found one good weapon, I'm just using that. So I just, so you got my hand cannon one. This auto rifle is terrible. I gotta put in my storage after. There's another hand cannon. This one's really awesome, called the Last Word. So you can see the stats. You can hold it up. So on the right's my Hawk Moon. On the left is Last Word. So the one on the left has better fire rate, but less impact, less range. Better reload though. Stability's the same. This one's actually pretty cool. This hand cannon looks pretty awesome. And then what this gun does though, its specialty is you can fire as quickly as you can. So like you go like bang bang bang, like as fast as you shoot it can like fire, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. It's really good for PvP. Not so much PvE, but I usually use my Hawk Moon for PvE, but for PvP, Last Word's really awesome. So like yeah, it's all its bonus stats are like firing from the hip and stuff, so it's kind of like, you know, Wild West, like bam. And then we got my auto rifle. This is like the strongest auto rifle in the game that's exotic, called Suros Resign, whatever. Suros. Anyways, this gun was so OP in PvP that they actually nerfed it pretty hard. And auto rifles in general, because whenever you went to PvP, that's all you saw. That's all you fucking saw was auto rifles everywhere. Because it was like auto rifles were so damn good that just kills everything. So Suros was like an upgraded Suros everywhere. You're just like, you're fucked. Like you're done. You're done, son. So yeah, so I bring this out once in a while. Not too much though. Let's go down. So this is a pulse rifle. It's okay. It's decent. The only reason I keep it is because it's arc damage. So I'll explain why I keep it later on. I don't ever use this weapon. I have it on me for a certain reason. And this gun, this is my Vision of Confluence. This is my all-time glory hole. This is my beauty. So it has like, you know, fire rate's not that great impact, but like stability, it's amazing, and it's just freaking amazing. I just love this thing so much. And it does the solar damage too, so it's an extra bonus. And yeah, this is my go-to weapon for everything. Just does good damage against everything and anything, and I love it. So I just got this recently actually. This is called Ildeon Alley. So this is a new gun that actually can turn into an exotic, but I can't do it yet. You have to beat. There's a new raid that just came out recently, and you can't upgrade it fully until you beat that hard mode of it. which hasn't come out yet. So, so yeah, this is like a little. I'm just keeping this just because I'm trying to level it up right now. Otherwise, I'm not really using it yet. Not yet, at least. So yeah, so now I'm missing. So I talked about last year. So this actually, I just got this yesterday. This is an exotic sniper rifle that's in a primary. So some of the exotics, well, sometimes like that don't belong there, will belong like you're not supposed to have snipers as a primary. They're always your special weapons. So this is like a special, awesome kind of thing where it can be equipped in the primary slot, which is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. I haven't used it too much though because I just got it. And I'm excited to level it up. So it's kind of cool. A lot of bad hate though. There's a lot of hate on this right now, but anyways. And then this gun. This is the Vex Mytho class. So this, back when before the DLC came out, this was like the gun. Like this was the strongest gun out there. It's called the Vex Mytho class. You could only get it from killing the last raid on hard mode, the only way, and killing the last boss. So it's super rare. No, you couldn't get anywhere else, not through any random luck. You could only get from the boss. So when this thing first came out, like when people were starting to beat the hard raid first time, this thing was so OP. In PvP it was like two-shotting, and it's like it's a fusion rifle, but it's an auto rifle, so like it shoots as fast as an auto rifle, but it's a fusion rifle. So I'll explain what fusion rifle is after, but it's basically super fucking OP, and they nerfed it so hard that like it became so useless. it did like 0 damage. It took like 10 shots to kill someone in PvP, and like even in PvE like it was terrible. So they rebuffed it recently, and it's better. It's still not amazing, but it's still pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, this thing is pretty awesome. I still love it. Maxed it out. See, that's all my primaries. So again, I won't go too much over because now I kind of understand. So your secondaries consist of 3 weapons: snipers, shotguns, and fusion rifles. So 2 of those are obvious: snipers, obviously, and shotguns. So again, I have 3 different snipers. Actually, I have 4, but one's of each. Like I have a solar one, arc one, and void one. So if I ever come in a situation where I see somebody with a blue shield, I just whip my sniper, bam. Like I can just change snipers, right on the go, just bam, bam, and good to go. Good to go right there and then. So yeah, so again, I love the sniper rifle. It's called the Supremacy. Back there was an event called the Queen event. It happened for about a week or 2, where you do these missions, and there was a chance you got these sniper rifles, and I happened to get one of each kind, which is really rare. So most people don't even have one of these because no one really did the Queen thing back then. Some people did, but not everybody. But these sniper, I love them so much. They're really reliable, really good damage. Awesome. That's all I say. Awesome. So I have one of each. Shotguns aren't that amazing in PvE stuff. That's kind of what I do. So again, Psycho, they're like raid and stuff, because you don't ever want to get that close to something. Like you can, it's okay, but it's like it's risky. So I have one shotgun, you know, just to have it. And shotgun's really good for PvP, but I don't play that much PvP anymore. I used to, but not anymore. I'll get to my other. So these are fusion rifles. Fusion rifles, they shoot like, it's like a charged shot. So it's like it charges and then it shoots out like a little. It's like a long range shotgun, almost you could say. So shoots like a little spread of like kind of laser. So it's like, but you have to be very precise, like a shock, even more precise than a shotgun. Because even if you miss slightly, like you won't kill anybody. Like all the shots have to like hit that person directly and they'll kill them. For PvP, same with PvE, so it's like you have to be super precise with these fusion rifles. You can't just shoot randomly. So I have 3 of them. I just got 2 of them recently. This one I just got from doing the new raid, so looks pretty awesome. This one's pretty cool because you can actually switch between solar and arc damage, which is really awesome. I've yet to upgrade it still though. And this is my exotic one. So Pock Infinity. This one's actually pretty cool because what you can actually do, you can fire it in full auto mode, which is like you go like bam, 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 bam. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, this is my golden glory. This is like my golden glory hole for everything about this game. Icebreaker. If you know anything about Destiny, you know what the hell the Icebreaker is. It's like the most OP sniper. It's amazing sniper. It's it has infinite ammo basically because it's like you have recharge ammo, so you can't pick up ammo for that, so you have to wait for to regenerate. It doesn't take too long, but it's really amazing for everything in this game as well. Oh, just got a message. Loot crate. So yeah, so Icebreaker is super amazing. I love it. And now we're down to our heavy weapons. This might be a very long video. I don't care. So, heavy weapons consist of two things. Machine guns and rocket launchers. So, again, very self-explanatory. Machine guns are, your bang, 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 and usually, yeah. So they don't do too much more damage than they do. Like, they have the same damage output. So these things I usually use. And you get very little ammo for your heavy weapons, so they're kind of special. They do a lot more damage because obviously they're heavy weapons that shoot faster kind of thing, and they're really good for taking down shields. So like I usually keep these if you find like huge bosses with certain shields. Like if I saw like a super guy with a void shield, then I would use this. And there's another bread and butter to everything, which I just upgraded recently as well, which is the Gallahorn. J is silent. And they are the Gallahorn. It's Gallahorn. So basically, this thing looks sexy. This is the most OP rocket launcher out there right now. It's the most strongest. It's this one and the Truth right here. These two are like pretty similar in like how amazing they are. Gallahorn is a lot better. It's super OP. Once you have it fully upgraded, basically missiles like split off to these little missiles, and then they like track, and you can track shells and lock onto things, and it's super awesome. So, yeah. And I have this Thunder Lord, which is pretty awesome as well. I haven't upgraded it yet though to the new upgrade, but it's pretty awesome. Really strong actually. I should probably use it more, but I don't. And actually, I just got this Hunger of Crota, which is a new rocket launcher from the new raid. That's got that recently as well, so I haven't upgraded it yet. Lots to upgrade stuff. Takes time to upgrade things. And this is an engram. So these are random drops you get from anything. Could be enemy could drop them randomly once, and I'll show you exactly what they do. So when you get these out in the open, usually you'll find blue ones. Sometimes you'll find green ones. Or if you see that green thing dropping, it'll show you what it is. You won't get an engram of it. But when you get blue one, you'll always get engrams of it. And you take to this guy, the Cryptarch.
We have some engrams you might find appealing.
And so you just you decode it for he decodes it. Oh, you're in a treat for today, guys. You're in a treat. So every time you decrypt something, you have like little reputation. So once that fills out completely, you'll get a package where you can get a you get a chance to get even legendary weapons and stuff. So we'll check that in a second. So yeah, what I did there was I dismantled it. So you can't sell things in this game to shops. What you do is see there's dismantle button. So obviously I'm not going to dismantle this, but what you'll do is, if it's just blue, you'll just get some glimmer, which is like the game's main currency. And you also get weapon parts, which you need to upgrade weapons later on. So like, see right here, like I'll need glimmer, weapon parts, and some relic iron, which is another stuff later. So you get a bunch of weapon parts from just dismantling blue stuff. all the things you get. So yeah, so let's. All right, so I'm gonna try because I'm already at 30 minutes at this point. So I'll try to quickly hurry up as fast as I can. I'll do more updates later on. But I don't want to try to. I want to try to make this video within 45 minutes. So again, so this is the postmaster. So so there's a chance that you can get blue stuff. You'll mostly get blue stuff, but there's a chance to get legendary items. So let's check. Boom. So as you saw there, I got 2 blues and I actually got purple legendary, and I got a purple thing right there. That's awesome. Hopefully it's good. So alright, so moving on to armor. So that's the weapons. So usually the setup that I usually rock is, it'll either be this right there. I got my sky rifle, icebreaker, and swarm, or I'll have this, which is my Gallahorn and my fusion rifle and my sky rifle, kind of stuff like that. Or it's kind of usually what I roll. So, so these are the helmets and stuff. So this is armor. So there's 4 pieces of armor. Got your helmet, got your arms, called gauntlets, chest, and leg armor. So each armor piece looks different. So if I were to put on something like this, that changes, and obviously each one has different stats, and this one looks pretty awesome. It's a lot of like mohawk type thing going on. And so again, armor gives certain bonuses too sometimes. So for example, like first one is increased melee attack speed. So before it gets to level 20, it doesn't really matter what armor you use, just find the one that gives better armor. Whatever looks cooler to you, it doesn't really matter pre-20, but once you have to get 20, after you get 20, to get those higher light levels, you need to look for a better gear that gives you better light levels. So you'll start with getting blue stuff. So once you hit level 20, you'll start getting a lot of blue rare stuff. They'll have like the better light levels. You just keep finding the better blue stuff, and there's a limit. There's a limit. I don't know what the new limit is, because everything changed recently with the dark blue. But just keep trying to find the better armor, maxing it out to get the most light. I think if you have full blue armor maxed out, I think you can be level 26, I think. Or is it? Or 24, 25? I think it's 24 maybe. I don't know. But when I first played this game, I was like stuck at that point for a long time. It was like, once I got around 24, 25, things got really slow for me. So I'll explain later how to get other stuff later. I just kind of want to show off what I got. So this is my helmet. This is my favorite helmet in the game. Reason is being this perk right here. Your Ward of Dawn blinds enemies who enter it. So when you're doing stuff in like the raids and stuff, there's a bunch of enemies anywhere. So when I put down my bubble thingy, if they come into it, will get blinded. They'll kind of stagger. They won't do anything. They won't attack you, which I love. It's amazing. So again, this helmet helps the Defender Titan. So if you're using this helmet and you're playing Striker Titan, it wouldn't help you too much. So there's some other stats though, but like to get the full effect of this helmet, you want to play Defender Titan. So as you see, I just recently got this. I just recently upgraded this to the better light level. So right now I'm just it says light level 31 out of 36. So I'm almost there. I just gotta continue leveling up. That's what I'm probably doing the next couple days. And so again, yeah. So the better light level. So right now, as you can tell, right now I'm 30. I'm really close to 31. So once I get this leveled up a bit more, I'll get to level 31. Level 30 was the old max, because everything like so like this helmet right here, see how it says 20 out of 30? 30 was the max before the update. So once you had all max gear of 30, then that was you're good. So some things I kept just because they kind of like they're limited edition basically. So like this helmet here, this is from the Queen's event, so I just have it just because I just have it. This was a helmet you got from beating the old vault on hard mode. I didn't need to upgrade it though. This is a new helmet, which I'm holding on for different reasons. different reasons at the moment. So yeah. So yeah. This is the new raid gear, which will the only way to get to the max level is to get raid gear. So for example, like you can buy gear off some vendors that are nearby, but you can only do that with you can only do that when with different things I'll explain later on. Another video, so for another video. But the max you can get is only light level plus 33 off those. So in order to get the maxed out gear, to get to level 32 is the max in this DLC, you have to get raid gear. So you have to get lucky to get those drops. So I have two pieces. I have the gauntlets and I have the leg piece. So I have to level these up. I gotta get better shards and stuff, and there's a lot of talk about this game, which I thought I could get better detailed in quicker, but if I were to do that, it'd probably take an hour, even longer. So again, this is my little arms. I can't upgrade them yet for a while. My chest piece, just a regular chest piece, and these are my raid boots. So these are almost maxed out, which is good. So this is another cool thing of the game is each class has its own kind of mark. So it's that's what this black thing is, just hanging off my side. So they're mostly for cosmetic. They don't really do anything. So you just put it on and it looks kind of cool. This one I got from doing this. This one right here is from the old raid. So let's see what I got from the Cryptarch.
Where to begin?
So boom.
Come back.
So yeah, that's just blue stuff. And then let's see what we got.
Remind me.
Oh, that's saddening. Very, very saddening. So there's a chance that when you encode something like purple, that it can turn into shards or energy, which is like to upgrade some of the stuff later on. You don't really want to get shards or energy when you get legendary engrams. You want to try to get the legendary guns and stuff out of it. So that's not terrible, but I got so many shards now. It's not even funny. Not even funny. So that's sad, but whatever. I just got this one recently, actually. It's kind of like cool little red thing. So yeah, that's what those are for. They have another purpose, but that's for another video. Alright, so that's the top page. This is the bottom page. Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to quickly wrap it up right now. So this is your ghost. This is the guy that helps you out. If you pre-ordered the special edition, you got another skin, which is pretty awesome. This is like your vehicles, so when you're out on the battlefield, you can get around faster with these. This one you got for being in the raid, the old raid. It's pretty awesome, really fast. And you got this one for buying the DLC. So then you got your ships. Ships are just for looks. They just show you like when you're on orbit, when you're flying around. Like you don't actually fly them. Like they're basically just like your looks. Like oh cool, like ships. So I got a bunch of different ships. This one is for pre-ordering as well, the special edition. So this is my ship right now. You got this ship for being the hard mode on the old raid. So I haven't got any new ships since. And shaders are awesome. Shaders are one of my favorite parts of the game. Again, cosmetic. So this just changes your armor color. So whatever the color you want to be or kind of look like. Or for the longest time I was using this one right here, Thunder Devil. Like it looks really nice. Blends in well with my helmet and stuff. Pretty cool. I'm just using this new one because it's a new one I just got recently. And the cool thing is too, like there's also this white one. You can like I don't have it with me. So I like this right here. So I must wait for my guy to load. So this was like purple. So this was from the Queen's thing. So you can kind of mix and match marks and shaders to look kind of cool. I like that aspect. So, and then you got your emblems. So that's like your little emblem. I like this one that's got recently, Blade of Crota. A couple other ones from like special events, like the Queen's one. This one right here. This is to mean you're a part of the beta way back, and I was part of that shit. This one is from like a special edition when you bought it. This one is for being the new raid. So yeah, so there's tons and tons to talk about this game, which I'm gonna stop now. I wanted to try to do a quick update. It turned out to be over half hour, but yeah, whatever. So this is your vault. So this is all your extra stuff. So I got a whole bunch of extra marks. I just keeping. These are all my extra guns. I'm not using it now. Here's a exotic scout rifle, which I haven't used too much yet. Let's keep it in there for now. These are all my extra legendaries, which I don't need. So yeah, some fusion rifles, pulse rifles, shotguns, and stuff. Got some extra shaders and emblems and ships. So jack-o'-lantern thing from a Halloween event. But yeah, so I'll do another update later, maybe in like a month or a week and a bit. Cause I was kind of half explaining things, half updating. Cause yeah. But anyways, this is gonna be the end of my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been my Destiny update video, more of like an explanation video, but who the hell cares? That's my stuff, that's my gear. I've got a shit ton. I got 2 other characters which I'll show off in another video. But for now, this is me, Dr. Man, signing out. Thanks for watching, guys.